Fellas, a lot of us, we tend to forget when it comes to life. I was having back and forth text with my mom, who lives about 2 hours away from me. And so I was talking to her and texting back and forth. We were just talking about having a reset button. And out of all the negative that I've done in my life, I've apologized for it. You know what I mean? All the disappointments, all the setbacks. Sometimes we got to get to a point where we hold ourselves accountable for our actions as men. Until you do that, nothing in your life will change. You can wish, you can hope, you can dream, you can picture it in your head. But until you hold yourself accountable as a man, as a human being, like all human beings should do, but especially as men, nothing in your life will go perfect. Nothing in your life will go your way. And oftentimes, it'll even get worse. Oftentimes, you'll feel like, why me, God? I don't bother nobody. I don't do no wrong no more. I stay in my lane. I'm just trying to grind. But still, life still is testing you every single day. Feeling like you got no hope, no faith. Like you driving that gas until it's on E. And you just at that point driving around with the gas light on. And that's how a lot of our lives as men is right now. We're going through life and we feel like the whole world is crashing down, like there's no hope, like there's no chance of us making it. Because we feel like all the negative that could possibly happen is happening to us. And we're not having that reset. We're not clicking that reset button. You pick up the remote and you rewind the show or you rewatch the episode. But instead in life, in real life anyway, it don't work like that. In real life, you just got to keep moving forward. And you got to actually produce better and make better decisions from your past life and past bad decisions. Right? That's what they always tell us. You can't go back in time. You can only go forward, right? You can't change the past. You can only change the present. And that's true. But a lot of you guys, a lot of us, and me myself included, is we fall back into those habits. We fall back into those old ways that should have been left in the past. But why? Because we didn't hit that reset button. And so when you don't hit that reset button, you can tell yourself, I want to do better. I want to be a better man. I want to get closer to God. I want to get, everything right this time. You can do all those things, but if you genuinely, when it comes down to it, do not hit that reset button for your life, everything will stay the same, fellas. And I'm telling y'all this because I've been in those same shoes. I fight those same battles because we're all in it together. Just because the next man got more money than you don't mean he go through the same issues. Just because he got less money than you don't mean he go through the same issues. The money, the fame, the status, the physical part of it, your physique, your fitness journey, whatever it may be, it will never be enough to fulfill you as a man like it is when you hit that reset button. And I think a lot of us, we really need to hit that in our life. You got to ask yourself, why do I keep falling back in the same habits? Why do I keep hanging out around with the same group of people that I know aren't benefiting me? Why don't I have a new circle? Why am I still at this level of my life? Why am I not here years later, months later? A lot of y'all got to ask yourself that. You actually got to apply it to your life. You can't sit here and just dwell, sit here and hope and wish, right? Because it's never going to happen, my G. I've been in those same exact shoes where it's like I can just vision my life. I can vision my life being so perfect, having all the money in the world, all the status, all the, helping as many people in the world as possible, just being that guy, being as close as God as possible, retiring my parents, being the best son and husband one day, right? But it just don't work like that. Why? Because that's just how life is. Because I didn't set that reset button. I didn't push that reset button in my life. It's like in my mental, I want to change. In my mental, I can see myself doing so much and so big things. But in reality, if I'm not actually trying to reset my life and trying to get my life back in order to, progress, instead of just going through the wind, going through the motions, and not having no leverage or control of my life, then what is the purpose? Where's my purpose? Where's my foundation as a man? Where is as a human being? I talk to y'all all the time about having purpose. If you have no purpose, especially as a man, that's a lost man. And I've been there. I've been in your same shoes. And I know a lot of y'all are going through that same feeling of feeling lost, feeling like there's no hope, like you just want to give up. Fellas, I've had so many blessings in my life, and then God has taken it away, but I never looked at him and was super mad or angry or upset at him. I thanked him because I understood why he was doing it. Oftentimes we forget why the higher power is giving us these battles to fight through and these storms to go through and these loops after loop after loop. And there's no blessings being rained down, just all negative. But y'all gotta realize it's all for a purpose. It's all for a reason. It doesn't mean you'll never get it back. It don't mean that you'll never get 100 times more blessings. But in that time, God is testing you. He's trying to see how much you can take. Can you fight through the battle? Can you fight the devil's reign on you, right? Can you do it? Can you fight the lust? Can you fight the addictions? Can you keep a holy life or just attempt to? And a saying that I really love is God will give, but God will take. And a lot of y'all got to realize that. A lot of us, we have negative going on in our life, and then the first thing we turn to and the first person we turn to is the man above, and we ask him, why? Why me? Why is my family member on their deathbed? Why did I lose my job? Why am my income low? Why did I lose this? Why did I lose that? And fellas, it all comes down to you. It generally all comes down to you having that reset button on your life. And it's not God's fault. It's not nobody's fault but yours. And I know there's a lot of us, including myself, are in these positions and have been in these positions where we refuse to take accountability for our own actions as men, and we blame everybody else but us. And I'm telling y'all right now, your life will never change for no reason if you continue to drift with the wind, not have no purpose, not have no reset button, and not take accountability as men. And stop blaming the people around you and stop blaming the man above for your actions, for your mistakes. Just do better. Just do better. It's not rocket science. It's not hard. It's not hard math. It's not geometry. Y'all be making it so hard. But it can be so simple and so easy. It's just a lot of y'all are not there yet to take accountability for your actions and say, that's on me. This is all my fault. I got to do better as a man. I got to improve my life. I got to really get right. I got to set that reset button so I can get where I need to be. I got to cut these certain people off. A lot of y'all don't want to do that. A lot of y'all are afraid. And I get it, it's scary. But that is why your life has not changed and it's the same because you're afraid to take that risk. You're afraid to go out there and cut those friends off or distance yourself because you're weak-minded. You don't got no, your brain is too soft. Mentally, you can't handle it. And that's really what it comes down to. In the moment y'all realize that, the moment you actually take what I'm saying and change your mindset, change who you are, change how you think, change your thought process, and most of all, hit that reset button, is the moment you'll see blessings start to flow, and you won't even have to ask for it. You won't even have to beg for it. You'll just see and be like, that was God. That was God. I was a man above. He did that for me.